Does Coke and McDonald's taste different? Hello and welcome to Crazy Food History, where we explore the world of food and drink. If you believe that the Coca-Cola served at McDonald's tastes different from Coke at other places, you're right. The Coke at McDonald's actually has a unique flavor, and some people think it's better than canned Coke or Coke from other restaurants. Today, we'll explore why McDonald's Coke tastes so different. Let's dive into the special relationship between Coca-Cola and McDonald's. Back in 1955, the same time Disneyland opened and music was super cool, there was an entrepreneur named Ray Kroc. He met a person from Coca-Cola named Wadi Pratt. They decided to team up to make their brands famous all around the world. McDonald's is so important to Coca-Cola that they even have a whole section just for them. Some people even say McDonald's is like one of Coca-Cola's biggest customers, almost like its own special place. They work together really closely to make sure the drinks at McDonald's taste exactly the way they should. They have special methods that they don't use anywhere else. They even made a deal that says Coca-Cola can't give their special syrup to other restaurants for less money than what McDonald's pays. This is a good deal for both companies, and they've been successful partners for a long time. It's like they're a dynamic duo of the food and drink world. You might not know this, but how soda ingredients are mixed can affect how it tastes. Unlike bottled soda, which is already mixed, fountain sodas are mixed when they're poured from the machine. It's like how fresh fish tastes better than frozen ones. For the best Coke, it's like getting it straight from the source. The syrup and carbonated water are stored separately and only mix when they fill your cup. This makes fountain drinks taste fresher compared to pre-mixed ones. The McDonald's cares about making their Coke taste fresh, and they manage their drink machines carefully. They have rules for their restaurants to make sure the taste is the same in all their locations, and if a location doesn't meet these rules, they're in trouble. McDonald's wants their Coke to taste the same at every restaurant worldwide. This is a big goal that not all their competitors focus on. Some places put extra syrup in their Coke to make it sweeter, but McDonald's sticks to their recipe. They pay a lot of attention to this, which is noticeable to people who care about these things. Interestingly, McDonald's uses less syrup than many other chains. For example, a small Coke at McDonald's has 40 grams of sugar, while at places like Panera Bread, it can have as much as 67 grams of sugar. This is probably because Panera wants to compete and stand out. McDonald's has figured out the exact amount of syrup to use in their Cokes to get that special taste their customers love. They're precise about it. They don't add any extra sugar. They know they're already popular and don't need to convince anyone they're enjoyable. Mixing soda isn't as simple as it sounds. Small differences in how much syrup, temperature, or carbonation level can change the taste of fountain Coke a lot. But McDonald's has taken care of these things over the years. They're really careful about their Coke. They even think about how melting ice can affect the taste. They pay a lot of attention to soda. Have you ever had a warm Coke? Probably not, because it's not pleasant. So McDonald's puts a bit more syrup to counter effect of melting ice. This makes the first sip of their Coke taste sweeter than later sips. They also make sure to chill the syrup before mixing it with your drink. This stops the drink from getting watery and keeps it fizzy for longer. Carbonation goes away faster when it's warm, so colder soda stays fizzy. Not all restaurants and fast food places cool their syrup before serving drinks. Actually, most soda machines use a quick cooling method that isn't as efficient as McDonald's way of doing it. McDonald's goes the extra mile by not only chilling the syrup, but also cooling the water that mixes with it. They even refrigerate the whole soda fountain system using insulated tubes to connect the machines to a cooling unit in the back. This keeps the system's temperature between 33 to 38 degrees Fahrenheit, just above freezing. This cold temperature helps keep the fizziness in the soda. It might sound a bit fancy for a fast food joint, but it's worth it for a great tasting Coke. However, if you're someone who prefers your drinks without ice, your Coke might taste a bit strange. The soda from McDonald's is made to be served with ice, so the flavor is different without it. Some people might like it that way, but it's not what McDonald's recommends. A big secret to making good Coca-Cola is making sure the syrup, the stuff that gives soda its flavor, doesn't spoil. Because yes, soda can go bad. Imagine if you saw a box of syrup that had gone bad. It might look like a bunch of ants had a party in there. To prevent this, it's really important to keep the syrup cold. McDonald's has come up with a smart way of handling, storing, and giving out Coca-Cola. While many places use plastic bags to store syrup, McDonald's uses special steel tanks that do a better job of staying cool. Plastic bags are sensitive to the environment, and if they're left open in the air, they can warm up over time. Before you know it, the syrup could go bad, and then it has to be sold for less. The steel tanks that McDonald's uses make sure the syrup doesn't get affected by temperature changes, air, or even light. Besides keeping the drinks cold, the system of insulated tubes also helps Coke keep its delicious bubbly taste. To make those bubbles, carbon dioxide needs to mix with water. This happens when the water is really cold and under high pressure, kind of like how a penguin with a tuxedo gambles. Cold water is like a trap that holds onto the bubbles, which is why cold sodas stay fizzy longer than the warm ones. The bubbles also give that tangy, slightly bitter feeling. This happens because when carbon dioxide mixes with water, a tiny bit of it reacts with the water to make something called carbonic acid. It's a gentle acid that helps keep the soda fresh for a longer time. Don't worry, there's no quiz coming up or anything. You don't need to remember all of this. Even with all the fancy technology for a soda at McDonald's, they take it a step further. They actually filter the water before using it in their soda fountains. Ronald McDonald's Lips won't touch a drop of Coke unless it's made with high-quality water. Their filtration system is super advanced. They filter the water multiple times before they give it to customers. Why do they do this? Well, it's all about making sure Coca-Cola tastes the same at every McDonald's. You know, water from different places can have different stuff in it, like minerals. Just like you can tell where a wine is from based on its taste, you can tell water sources apart because of their unique minerals. This thing is called terroir. But McDonald's doesn't want that. They have restaurants all over the world, so they want their drinks to taste the same everywhere. To do that, they use a special filtering system that gives the same results no matter where they are. And the cool part is, you get to enjoy Coca-Cola that's as fresh and tasty as water from a pure mountain spring. Have you ever thought about whether the straw you're using can affect the taste of your drink? Well, McDonald's does think about it. Their straws are a bit wider than the usual ones you find in most places. That way, you can take bigger sips. They say the wider straw helps the Coke spread out over your taste buds better, and that might be true. But straws do more than that. The way straws are designed helps you drink from the bottom of the cup. Why is this important? As time passes, the water and syrup in the drink can separate and mess up the taste. The bottom of the cup is where the syrup and water mix together the most. So every time you take a sip, you're actually helping mix it up a little more. It's like you're helping out McDonald's without even realizing it. Kind of like a trade for chicken nuggets. Just kidding, but we totally accept that deal. Also, the type of container you drink from can affect how the soda tastes. According to a soda expert, tall glasses are great because the bubbles in the soda can move upwards through more of the drink. But that doesn't mean glass holds onto the fizziness better than plastic. Both glass and aluminum containers have tiny holes in them, so some of the carbon dioxide bubbles can escape. Plastic, however, has smaller holes, so it keeps the fizz better. That's probably why McDonald's serves some drinks in plastic cups. They use paper cups too, by the way. So, what do you think? Do you think McDonald's Coke tastes better than anyone else's? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and let us know what other food-related topics you would like us to cover. Thanks for watching.